Salutations, so I can teach all truth and sincerity. It's gonna be called Societies. Reject. Rejects are the Lord's elect. Um, so this is gonna be. This is Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1. It says, "Gather yourselves together, yeah, gather together, O nation not desired," because in this at this time we're not what's the word considered um you know what we're doing for Yahweh Shem Yahshua is not considered um great, you know, in the eyes of these people. um they consider this um they consider this not a benefit. They don't consider this us serving the Lord as as an ultimate reward in the end. They don't consider that in the future that um, what we're doing is worth it, because what Yahweh Shem Yahshua has to offer is far um, his reward is far above our imagination. His offer, or his you know, being a servant unto him is um, it's not something we should take lightly, to be honest. Um, not to go completely off topic, but yeah, these people despise, the men of the Lord that are doing this work. Even though this is talking about, I particularly talking about the nation of Israel, because the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, we're the most hated nation upon the earth, because all these heathens, their hatred towards us is evident, you know, but especially towards, um, you know, um, you know, those saints that are, you know, doing the will of the Lord, you know. Um, but I'm gonna go to another scripture, Jeremiah 30 and verse 17. Jeremiah 30 verse 17 says, "For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith Yahweh, because they called thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion, whom no man seeketh after." Yeah, because Yahweh Shem Yahshua, he's going to, restore us, give us back our strength, and wipe away all tears from our eyes in the end. Once we endure all these trials and tribulations that we got to go through, even if we have to die, the reward in the end we're going to receive is far ahead of our imagination, and also, Yahweh Shem Yahshua says he'll protect his servants in the end. If we put our trust and faith in him and continue seeking after him. But I'm gonna go to another scripture. This is Isaiah 45 verse 4. That's Isaiah 45 verse 4. It says, "For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel my elect, I have even called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me." Because Yahweh Shah, he put his name upon, his servants, upon Jacob. Because Jacob's name was changed to Israel, to Yasharallah, because he wrestled with an angel for a long period of time. I believe that's written in Genesis. If anybody wants to go read that, because um, I'm gonna go to another scripture. Excuse me. Salahi for yawning. This is Psalms 107 verse 20. It says Psalms 107 verse 20. He sent his word and healed them and deliver them from their destruction. Um, you know, Yahweh Shem Shai, he has what's the word? Gave us, this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, brought us back into this truth. Um, has what's the word? Given us the opportunity to gain salvation, to possibly be delivered, to be a part of being one of his hopeful elect. Lord willing, if we're a part of that number. Um, because not everybody was given this opportunity to understand this word, to understand this knowledge. Only a chosen few were, and those that possibly understood and had the same lot back in the ancient times and over in the east. They were part of the prophets that was walking with Yahweh Shai, you know. And during that time they were not, what's the word? They weren't, desired. Um, this is John chapter 7, verse 7. It says, "The world cannot hate you, but me it hated, because I testify of it that the works thereof are evil." Because this world, um, they hate us, but it's not us they hate Yahweh Shai. And if they hate Yahweh Shai, they hate Yahweh. Because, you know, we're coming in the stead of the Lord, preaching what is written out the scriptures. We're not coming in our own vain opinion, preaching His word. We're solely trying to make sure that we're teaching what is written and what is, um, you know, rightly dividing the word of truth, not putting our own, vain opinion in what we're teaching. Um, I'm gonna go to the 15th chapter. This is John 15, verse 18. It says, "If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love its own. But because ye are now the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you." Yeah, because this world, you know, if we were of this world, they would love us. They would praise us. They would give us, so much fame and popularity. But since we're trying to, cut ourselves off from the ways of this wicked world, they show hatred towards us. They show, and their hatred is, they hated Yahweh Shai before they hated us. And since they hated Yahweh Shai, they also hate Yahweh. They hate the ways of righteousness, because Yahweh Shai came and he rebuked their wickedness. He rebuked their wicked ways, you know, when he was on the earth. He didn't spare no feelings, you know. He didn't spare nobody's feelings when he went out and prophesied. Yahweh Shai would lay hands on a particular individual if he had to, you know, to make sure they, you know. But anyway, this is Luke chapter 6, verse 2. It says, "Blessed are they, Slaki, blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake." So it's a blessing if these people are going to, what's the word? Separate you from their company, or reproach you for you being a part of this truth. If they have hatred towards you because you're a part of this truth, and that's a blessing, because one, you know, they're unequally yoked with you. They don't believe as you believe. They weren't given this understanding. So being part of their clique, that you're better off not being a part of the clique, because they're gonna talk about wickedness when you know us being a part of the truth. We don't want to be associated with those that are talking and indulging in wickedness. But anyway, I'm gonna go to last scripture. This is James chapter 2 verse 5. Um, it says, "Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor of the world, rich in faith, heirs of the kingdom, which He hath promised to them that love Him." Yeah, because the Most High chose the poor, the meek of the earth, and He's going to promise them, um, uh, Lord willing, if they continue enduring to the end, they're going to be saved. They're going to be an heir to the kingdom of heaven, get the kingdom on the first go around. Because they had faith and trust, and they served the Lord, even if they had to die. You know, and the reward is a glorious kingdom, which is soon to come. So I'm gonna end it right here. I'm gonna say all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Shem Shah Bashim Kakadash Devons, to the elder apostle great millstone, and salutation I can teaching all truth and sincerity, and serving Yahweh Shem Shah is worth it in the end. You know, the reward is glorious. So I'm gonna say Shalom.